Travis Perkins, there's 23 different businesses with over 20 brands. Each business is different and they have different needs. From a retail perspective, we've got a great multi-channel offer and we've got retail type stores. Each of those have different kind of pain points, and therefore it's important that we understand what's important to each of those colleagues and making sure that everything works for them.
Within that group, the customers that we serve vary considerably, from DIYers through small builders all the way up to national house builders and national contractors. Travis Perkins is in a better shape today because we now have the insight.
Eternity gives you that view from the customer, and that's massively important, because actually you can have all the technology working, but if the customer is not having a great experience, that's where you start to lose sales and that's where you start to lose confidence in your brand. It's not just about having a system that's available, it's not just about having a website that's performing, it's the experience the customer has in using them. And more with digital technologies now, we're putting that technology and that user interface into the hands of the end customer. So therefore it's vitally important that that process or that functionality is frictionless, easy to use, intuitive. Take a kitchen for example, the customer's going to look for us to help them design that kitchen. So from a technology perspective, we're looking to use a lot more visual aid so they can actually see their designs in their own home. Merchant traders, they're less concerned about how it looks on each individual site, but also how can they get the best price for the product. The customer's different and therefore the technology requirements are different.
What we needed from Steel Central Eternity was the capability to understand our customer experience. We were very good at monitoring at an infrastructure level. We could look at the components, the servers, the storage, the network, the PC individually, but we couldn't join all of those together to understand what the colleague experience was like in branch.
The landscape of Travis Perkins was one of a traditional IT infrastructure where separate teams would purchase in their own tools to do specific things. So we developed and organically grew and expanded a large set of monitoring tools. There were certain tools that were overlapping in functionality. We engaged with certain analysts who recommended various solutions, one of them being the Riverbed solution, Steel Central Eternity. You can use Steel Central Eternity to look at the problem from various different angles and then to narrow it down. I don't think any other tool could do that.
Steel Central Eternity allows me to actually see how our applications are performing. So we now have the evidence to look at our services for our branches and stores. We can see where our fail points are, so we can improve that and make our customer journeys as seamless as possible.
What Steel Central Eternity said they could do was to close the visibility gap in terms of end user experience monitoring, resolve issues before they become critical, and demonstrate smooth deployment. We were blown away by some of the results.
We know what is going on in the eyes of our customers. We know what their experience is like, and based on that insight, we're able to invest our time and energy where it really matters for them. That's really powerful for us.